up, guys? My name is Patrice, and today I'll be doing a story time on how I almost got exposed.
What's the point of life if you can't enjoy it? One of a kind, I can't ignore it. Sipping codeine, I was lean in my toilet. Bad little bitch, you be.
About 2 years ago, when I was 17, I had met this boy. His name was, okay, I'm just gonna call him Sam. So I met this boy named Sam on this little live app that you would go live on, and people would just talk to you and send you stuff and send you hearts and message you and stuff. So one day he messaged me, we exchanged numbers, and we started talking from there. And after that, every day we would be talking, texting, whatever, just doing normal shit that teenagers do. But he was 20 and I was only 17. But anyways, so yeah, we would just be talking every day, and then eventually, after a while, I got tired, and I got how sometimes you get bored of people, you just be well, I don't want to talk to them no more. That's how it was with me, and I just didn't want to talk to him no more. So I started distancing myself from him, and it's just slowly but surely. And I guess he realized that I was distancing myself, so which made him mad all the time, and he would start arguments with me. I don't even know why. He would just start arguments with me and try to just do petty stuff, and text me suck my dick and shit, just doing petty shit. So after that, we got into this big ass argument, so I just cut him off after that. So 2 years later, he ended up finding me on Instagram, and we were talking. He had followed me, so when he had followed me, I was just dang, I haven't talked to him in a while. I was just but okay, I'm not gonna follow him back. So he DM'd me. He was like, can you please follow me back? So I followed him back, and say hey, queen. But I followed him back, and when I followed him back, he texted me, he DM'd me again, and he was just oh, can you send me your number? And after that, I was just no, I'm not finna give you my number, because I'm not finna deal with that. And he was just I'm a changed man, I'm a changed person, blah blah blah. He was just trying to convince me. So it was I waited a week or so, because he kept DMing me. So I waited about a week, and then I had finally gave him my number. So when I gave him my number, what y'all doing fighting down there? So when I gave him my number, he would text me and stuff, and I would text him, but I wouldn't text him as fast as he wanted to, or I wouldn't text him at all. But I would every once in a while I would still text him, because it just I really didn't have time to sit there and text him. I was really going through a lot at the time, mind you. This was just a month or two ago. I was in my Cosmo class, and I was just doing hair and stuff. That's what you do in Cosmo. And I get a message from this girl, and she was just I know you. And I was you know me? She was yeah, there's an Instagram page with your name and number on it. And I was oh, okay, send me the page. What's the name of the page? So what she did was, she was just oh, I can't send you the page because they blocked me, but I can send you a link. So she ended up sending me the link to the page, and so I click on the link, and it's it wants you to sign into this Instagram. And I was just well, anybody would know not to sign into no link that somebody sent you, because all they trying to do is hack your page. So I was just texting her and acting like I was going to sign in or whatever, and I didn't end up signing in. And then she was can you please sign in and send me a screenshot? So I click on the link, and I put my username, which is my name, Patrice Berrien, and I enter a password, and for the password I put fuck you pussy hoe bye. And when I put that password in, she ended up texting me, and she was can you please sign in, blah 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 blah. And so once she realized that I put fuck you pussy hoe bye, I guess she got mad. And when she got mad, and she was just talking mad shit, right? So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just ignore her because I don't even know who the girl is, like, whatever. So she was talking mad shit, and the next thing you know, she sent me pictures, and the pictures were of my boobs and my ass. And mind you, the pictures are like 2 years old. So at first I didn't recognize the pictures because now I have my nipples are pierced and my ass doesn't look like that. It has gotten a little bigger. But anyways, so I look at the pictures and I'm just like, damn, how the fuck did she get pictures of my ass and titties? And I'm just like, oh damn, like I was like, I don't even remember who I sent these to. And then I was just thinking back, I was like, I only sent those to one person, and that one person was Sam. So I go and I just text Sam, and I'm like, what you doing? Sam didn't text back until the next day. Let me pull up the messages because I still have them, because this recently just happened. Hold on. Yeah. And like, this is like ridiculous. So I text him and I'm like, what you doing? And he didn't text back until the next day, and he was just like, who is this? And then I text back and I was like, don't worry about it, you just confirmed what I thought. And then he was like, KK, now you can dip, suck my dick, whoever this is. And I was like, you know who this is, don't play dumb. So I'm just like, okay. So then he was like, whoever you are. I was like, dang, you're playing this role very well. Then he was like, not really, who are you? So then I was like, doesn't matter, you obviously didn't have my number saved for a reason, huh? Then he was like, I literally lost all my contacts the other day, I can't remember my iCloud password. And I was like, okay. Then he was like, who is this? I didn't text back after that. Like, he just kept texting me or whatever. And so after that, I'm gonna skip some of this because it's irrelevant. So after that, he ended up texting me, and I was just like, I told him, I was like, well, you didn't have my number saved, so obviously, like, you didn't think I was important or whatever, like, basically trying to make Jit feel bad or whatever and stuff like that. So he just kept texting me. After that, I read the text, I never texted him back, and then I kept reading them. And then I wish I could insert this, but I can't because it's titties. But I kept reading them. Then like the next thing you know, and now like I ended up taking a nap or something, and I woke back up an hour later, and I read my messages, and he sent that picture to me that the girl had sent to me on Instagram, and he was like, Trees. And I was like when that happened, I literally started crying because I'm just like, he really did all of this for what? Like, literally, I was freaking out and everything when the girl sent the picture to me. I'm just like, damn, like, I don't even know who the bitch was. So he sent me the pictures of my titties, and then I text him and I'm just like, so what's the point? And he was like, that's you, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, Patrice. And then I was like, yeah. And he was like, I'm sorry. So then I'm like, so that was you texting me on Instagram yesterday, basically? And he was like, what was? I was like, you sent me that exact picture on Insta. And then he goes and he tries to sit there and lie. That pissed me off. This nigga really tried to sit here and lie. And he texted me. He just like basically trying to apologize and everything. And I'm just like, whatever. I was like, I really don't give a fuck at this point, because if you expose me, my titties don't look bad and my ass don't look bad. So if you gonna go share them or whatever, go ahead. So after that, he ended up calling me and he apologized, and he was just like, I just did it because you weren't talking to me, and you were acting like you couldn't text me back and stuff, and like you never wanted to speak to me. So he was just, and then I was just like, I'm not even gonna fuck with you after this, because if you was a real friend, you could have talked to me about it. And you just like, I was just basically telling him that I'm not gonna speak to him after this. And he was just, I was still texting him a little bit because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me? I felt bad for him because like he was just like telling me like he was just. Anyways, I'm not gonna put his business out there because I know he might end up watching this. But yeah, I ended up feeling bad because he ended up telling me a bunch of shit, and he was just like, he just been going through it, whatever. So I was just like, whatever. And so I was texting him after that, and like texting him, and then like this nigga, what really pissed me off is how he texting him, and then like he like trying to be nice and everything, and then he had the nerve to text me and be like, can I get some more news? I really want them. I'm gonna insert the screenshots because I swear to God, I swear he really asked me for some more. And I'm just like, I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I know this nigga really didn't ask me to send him more news. And I'm trying to be like nice about it, like, I don't trust you, so no, I'm not sending you no more, blah, 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 blah. And he really kept asking me and stuff. So then after he kept asking me, we ended up getting another argument because I was like, I don't trust you. I'm not sending you shit, so leave it alone. Like, stop texting me, stop asking me for the shit. So we ended up getting another argument, right? And when we get in this argument, this is when he really with the shits. He started talking mad shit. He was just like, you're fat, you're a pig, you're porky, blah blah blah, like just, oh my God, I have to insert these screenshots. He was just talking mad shit. So at first I was just like, well, have a blessed day, blah blah blah, but he kept texting me after that because I don't have the time or the patience to sit there and argue with niggas. I really don't. And to think about it, I was just like, I was like, what you fail to realize is that I love my body stretch marks, curves and all. So you talking shit is not gonna hurt my feelings. But then like, what really like got to me was when he had the nerve and he was talking to me. He was just like, he was texting me. He was like, oh, your grandparents don't love you. That's why you're not gonna make it to school. Blah blah blah. You're not gonna graduate and shit like that. That's what really pissed me off. So after he sent all that shit, because I was really literally I was going through it at the time. I didn't even know if I was gonna graduate or not. So that's what really pissed me off. And so I was just like, I'm gonna stoop to his level real quick, which I did. And I sent him a long ass paragraph talking shit. And after that long ass paragraph, what I did was I was just like, hold on, I don't know if I'm gonna insert that paragraph because that's too much to read. After that long ass paragraph, I was like, I really hope you get the help you need because you have some deep-seated issues that you need to work on. Maybe go to church, get right with God, but you have a blessed life. Don't contact me no more. This is the last time you will ever hear from me. God bless you. Goodbye. I tried to be humble. I tried to be nice. But like that really just pissed me off. Ain't nobody got time to be arguing with no nigga. Mind you, this man is 23. What you sitting here acting like a child for? Nobody have time for that. Like, I just don't want to deal with it no more. Hello? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna finish this. Okay, I'm gonna call you back after I finish this YouTube video. But yeah, like, he just basically, like, mind you, like, I'm really still confused on why he did all of that. He said it was because he was insecure. I mean, he didn't say he was insecure. He said he hates rejection. That's why he said he did all that. But that's insecure. You being insecure. Period, point blank. I told him, I was like, you're insecure. Nobody has time for that shit. But that's what happened. And if y'all wondering why my thumbnail is different than what I have on right now, it's because I literally filmed this video like 4 times because I really couldn't get it right. But this should be the last time because I don't feel like filming it again. But anyways, so if you like this video, like, share.
Made a mistake, I keep it straight with you. I was incapable of keeping away from you. I can't even flex, cause not even time